Hi everyone, how are you today? My name is Jen and I'm from practicalbydefault.com, solutions for the working homeschool mom. And I'm so excited that you were able to join me today. What I'm doing is I was introduced to a brand new subscription box for kids. And if you know me, I absolutely love subscription boxes. I think they are amazing and perfect for busy moms, working moms. And this box is designed not only for homeschoolers, or homeschooling parents, but also for parents who are looking for a fun way to connect with their kids after school and build amazing habits and awareness. And so RockbyRock reached out to me and they asked me if I would be interested in checking out this subscription box and sharing it with all of you. So I'm really excited to tell you a little bit about the company, what their goal is for their box, and how you can use it in your home as an after-school project or a way to connect with your kids as a busy mom. It can also be included as homeschool lessons. So the first thing about RockbyRock is they were looking for a way to help busy moms, connect with their kids and help them continue learning after school in a way that was meaningful. As you know, it can be really hard and time-consuming gathering up all the different resources and tools, and this box is designed so that all the hard work is done for you. So one of the things that I wanted to point out is that I live in Canada and the box comes from US. So the first thing that I always ask when I'm dealing with companies or even ordering for myself is about the crossing the border problem. Sometimes you get a surprise and not in a good way, and that's a bill. So this box, as you can see, came through. It came through the postal system, so it came right to my mailbox. And it came in perfect condition. There was no extra bills. Everything was sealed tight. It was in really, really good condition. And I often worry because, as you know, subscription boxes have a lot of materials inside. And I wanted to make sure that nothing got wrecked. And so far, it looks like it's in really good shape. So I'm excited about that. The next thing that I want you to know is that you get an email as a parent. And this email is full of really great resources. I highly encourage you to open it and read it. So inside you'll find a video. It's a quick short video that recaps what the purpose of the box is and how you can get the most out of it. Also inside you'll have the focus of the box you're about to receive. So this one is a Changemaker series. It's encouraging parents to help their kids develop good habits and ways that they're connected to their community. They'll also talk about the projects that are coming up, which is really good because if you have to pick up anything extra, you'll have time to get that before your box arrives. It also includes questions that you can ask, which is great because sometimes, you're talking with your kids and you're like, well, I really wish I knew what to ask to focus their attention on something specific, and you draw a blank. So I really like that everything is done for you. So let's take a look at what's inside the box, and then afterwards I'll share with you 4 tips on how to get started and answer some questions that you may have. If I don't answer your question, please leave it in the comments of the video and I will come back and do my best to get that answered. So this is the box. As you can see, it's a good size. It did fit in my mailbox. If you're at an apartment, you can get a card to pick it up. So let's take a look. So the first thing that you get is a mission map. So it looks like this, and it's bright and colorful. It says, welcome Changemaker, let's get rocking. And then it describes the mission, and it also has a video link. So I'll talk about that in a few minutes. This is the inside. And as you can see, it looks like it's a game board. So gamifying your homeschool and your learning is really important. It makes learning much more fun for kids and parents alike. And then on the back, we have the habit and we have the action taken. So it's interesting because the box is designed to help our kids develop really good habits. Okay, so that is the first thing in the box. Now remember, I haven't opened the box before. I have no idea what's inside. I don't know what these things are used for. So I will come back and correct myself after I get a chance to look at all the things. So I'm going to guess, and I would love to see what you guys guess as well. So this is cool. I love stickers, so little happy face stickers. I love the colors that are used, and I'm a big sticker fan. So if they don't use them in the box, I'll be swiping those for my planner. So I knew this box would be about elephants because of the parent email. And so here's a little elephant. I'm not sure if it's a game piece or a part of an art and craft project maybe, but he's super cute. Isn't he cute? Okay. Now I have a canvas panel. So it tells you what it is. I don't know what it's for, but it's pretty cool. Okay, and now we have from Crayola Model Magic, soft, squishy modeling material in blue. So I've never used this with my kids. It's completely sealed, and it looks like it'll be a really cool project. Okay. Oh, so this is beautiful. I don't know if my camera is going to pick up the colors. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It has a very interesting feel. So inside, this could be bad because I don't actually have a table. So if I pour these out, so I'm not going to pour them, I'm just going to pull it out. So there is a marker maybe or glue. Could be either or. And then inside are beads, beautiful beads. So when I'm done, I'll take some pictures and share with you. Oh no, it's not beads. It looks like seeds maybe. Look like seeds? So maybe seeds, maybe beans. I think it's seeds. So I'll take some pictures afterwards and share them on my Facebook page and on Instagram, and you'll get a chance to see what was inside this bag. And we have another bag, and this one is plain, and it definitely has something inside. Oh, it has a balloon, and I'm getting tangled. So it has a balloon, and it has a piece of paper. Oh, a heart. Okay, balloon and heart. Oh, and some googly eyes. By the way, you can go into like a family member's house and put googly eyes on their fridge things when they're not home, and it's kind of fun. So there's the googly eyes. So I have 2 of them. So I'm interested to see what this will be. Maybe, I don't know, a creature, an animal? What do you think it will be? Oh, there's 2 hearts. So 2 hearts, which also could be feet, I guess, maybe, if it's a creature. I don't know. This is going to be fun. I'll have to convince one of my teenagers to do it with me. So then you have, oh, okay, so these are instructional cards that tell you how to use it. So a game board token, oh, you have to make it. Oh, okay, cool. So some of the supplies I showed you, this is instructions for your game board token. And it has the pictures, so you know exactly what to use. See? Right there? So you don't have to guess. And then on the back, it has to do with empathy. So that's a neat habit to work on. Cool, cool. It has to do with examples of things that they can do to express or feel empathy. And then this is like a little mini magazine. So this is the Changemaker. And the mission is save the elephants. That's probably backwards. And then it has all kinds of instructional information. Yeah, so I'll just take a quick, so you can kind of see. It has maps, elephants. I'm not sure what that has to do with one or the other, but I guess I'll know more when I read it. Oh, cool. It gives you all kinds of information. So there is about 22 pages in this little magazine thing. There's still more. So now we have, so I like how they're all lettered. See that? So it says 3, 3A, 3B. So when you're looking for things, you can see exactly. So it's talking about creating a mosaic. I bet that's what the beads or the seeds are for. Okay, and then you have a take action project. So this is something that is like a project that you can do. And it has 11 pages. So it's like a little pamphlet that has step-by-step instructions. I think that has to do with the balloon. All right, and then we have the share, so planning, things that you plan on doing. I like how everything is step-by-step and it has the letters so you can see what you're doing. And then another challenge, and this is a reflect. So reflection exercises are so important. It's something that I encourage with planning. I encourage it with homeschooling. It's something I encourage with every week, is that you should pause and stop and reflect what went well, what didn't go well. And it looks like they're doing the same kind of exercise of the box. So when you're done the box, you reflect on the box and you see what your child has learned. So that's really cool. All right, piece of paper. It's like stock paper maybe, but a little bit thicker. And then an envelope. So an envelope is the last thing. So I think that's for the letter that you mail, but I'm not sure. Okay, so that is a lot of stuff. It is a ton of different exercises and activities and crafts, and I'll make sure to take some pictures where you guys can see inside the little bags, especially this one, because it has seeds or beads in it. I'm not really sure what we use it for, so I'll take some pictures so you can tell. One of the questions that we get the most is, who is the box for? So who would be interested in this type of subscription box? So one thing is the age requirements. It is designed for ages 8 and up. It does have little tiny small pieces, so if you have younger children, you're going to want to pay attention with them. Don't let them put anything in their mouth. You know how quick and fast they are. At least my kids were like lightning when they were little. I could never keep up with them. So really pay attention to the small pieces. We know that, you know, all kids are developed differently. So your 7-year-old, your 6-year-old may be very interested, but the age they do recommend is 8 to 12. So your older kids, of course, may be interested in doing it with you, and you can always expand on these boxes to incorporate everyone in the family. Another question I got when I let people know that I was going to be unboxing and introducing this box to you was, can it be done independently? So we know as a busy mom, especially if you're working, you may want to use subscription boxes as a way for your kids to keep learning when you are not home. So the box can be done independently. One thing that they encourage is when your child is opening the box and looking through the box, really pay attention to how they're interacting with the box. If there are things that they seem confused about or they're unsure about, make sure that you take the time to explain. The instructions seem very clear. I haven't had a chance to look at the instructions myself, but it does look very clear. However, not all children learn best through reading, so they may need you to read it out loud to them, and then to explain it in simpler terms so that they can understand. They currently do not ship internationally, so they are based in USA, and they do have 4 different plans, which is really helpful. So my favorite one, of course, is the single subscription box, so you can order just one box, which I recommend doing, because as much as I'm showing you what's inside the box, and I'm going to share with you some pictures and photos as we use the box, so you'll get a decent feel of how it works, it's not the same as getting your hands on a box and seeing how it works. So I'll put a link in my bio so you can check out RockbyRock. It's rockbyrock.com, and learn more about their program and how it works so that you can see if it fits for you. But you can purchase one box, which means that you won't be locked into like a subscription plan where you end up getting it every month. Now they do have subscription plans if you're interested. So they have 2 more. They have a 3-month plan and a 6-month plan. And then they have a really cool plan, and it's called the family plan. So this is for families that have more than one child. What you get inside is a little bit different. So you get 3 sets of craft materials. As you saw inside my box, I have 1 bag. So I do have 2 children. They'll either take turns, or one will do the box and one won't be, or we'll swap off activities. Like, you know, okay, so here's 2 crafts. Who wants to do what? And so you can use 1 box for multiple children. But if you prefer them to have their own craft sets, I would recommend getting the family package. It comes with 3 sets of crafts, 3 mission booklets, and shareable materials, so you can share them within each other. All right, so I told you I would share with you some tips on getting started. So this is included in the parent email, but it's something that I also I'm going to add a bonus tip from my own personal experience with subscription boxes. So the first thing you want to do is to make sure that you know what's going on as a parent. So they recommend that you start with your mission map. Okay, so dig this out of your box, read it together with your children, and as I said, there is a link inside, right here above my finger, see? And that takes you to a video. So you're going to want to watch that video. You're going to want to pay attention to see what's going on, what the purpose of the box is. It will really help you set up for a solid foundation when doing the box. The second thing you're going to want to do is to follow the game board footprints. So this is your game board, and you'll see here, see right here? So you start with 1, you stop, and you do the card. And it says, I hope you can see that, right there, it tells you what card you need. So you're going to want to start doing that, do your card, and then follow the footsteps to the next step too. And then it will have on the card the numbers, okay? So on the cards, it's right here. So that actually says 5B. Okay, 5A. So you're going to match that with the 5th step. Okay? You're going to want to take your time. So tip number 3 is not to rush the process. So remember, this box is supposed to be fun. It's educational, so they are learning, but you want to use it to have fun, to kind of build out, it's perfect for a rainy day or a snow day, or something you can connect with your kids. I know as busy moms, as working moms, we're always looking for fun, easy ways to connect with our kids. And you can count it as part of your homeschooling, but you don't have to. But you want to slow down, take your time. You don't have to do the whole box in one sitting. It will keep, you can spread it out. What I used to do with subscription boxes is we picked one afternoon where I was home from work, and we would make a day out of it. And we would take out the subscription box, we'd lay out all the supplies, and we would have fun and pick an activity or 2 to do. And I usually made a box last at least a month that way. Another thing that you're going to want to do, so this is tip 4, is to partner up. So there are sections in it where you're going to want to do it together. Okay, so take this time to connect with your kids, have them work on their cooperation skills and teamwork skills. If possible, if you have an only child, see if friends and family, grandparents, aunts can have some fun and connect with your kids. Now, my bonus tip is to include food. So my kids are always fans of food when you set it on the table. So this one is about elephants. So you might want to look up or do some research and see if you can come up with some kind of treat, or maybe like a cookie cutter, cookies in the shapes of elephants. That kind of ties in with what you're learning. They're always fun. Kids love using cookie cutters, and cookies always make things better, just saying. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what was inside the box. It's super exciting. I can't wait to share with you the insides of the bags, because that'll be cool. I'd like to see what the seeds or beads are used for. So keep an eye open for that. I'll be sharing those as well. Again, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you. To find out more about the box, you can visit www.rockbyrock.com, and I will put a link in the description of this video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I hope you guys have a great day.